9.
Hello, everybody.
7,
Welcome
6,
in. This is our
5,
Where That Rivals World
4,
Championship match.
3, 2, 1.
I get the match
Eliminate
starting
the
here
target.
now, even though my overlay is not updated, but it is live. If Punk wants to read it out for us here. Hello, hello. Let's see. Well, we know what's going to be done for the Maelstrom. I'm going to say that's going to be an exit kill. Everybody's favorite weapon on Mumbai, the saber, is present, so I imagine Dawood will probably be dying in the painter's room. Yeah, just don't leave his body out in the room, like some people have done. I don't think I've seen Rommel play on Mumbai before, so I'll have to see how familiar he is with the map here. It's going to be a rip. Holy man, got too far. Well, that would be a logical pick then. Loud kills on the Maelstrom. Actually, loud kills on every target on this map are pretty obnoxious. It's not soundproof, and you can't really dump him in this box right here because the metal workers will see the body before you dump it, so you kind of have to get rid of them as well. Which is why this is definitely going to be an exit kill from both players. Yeah, I guess that's going to be helping himself get an elite thug from off the hill, or maybe downstairs. Of course, if that's wanted, there's a free Queen's Guard right around the corner, but obviously that's pretty easy to get on this map. Yeah, oh, get enforced. Yeah, I think it probably makes sense to grab the beak staff and then get the tailor disguise and just leave the tailor like by that shipping container, and then that's where you would get your Queen's Guard disguise. Yeah, I mean, with a spin like this, it's kind of the same amount of time to kill Dawood in the tower versus to kill him with the brick lure. So it's just a question of your preference. I'd say the killing him in the tower is both less complicated and probably safer, so I imagine that's what you would go with.
All over the place.
Okay, I don't know. So I changed up the audio sources because I figured out what a solution would be to the issues from the last stream. And then I guess it undid my changes, but I I just put the source back where it was supposed to be, so it should be fine now. This is an interesting elite thug to grab. He's got one guy going upstairs. In this conveniently placed closet that's probably just there so that NPCs can get their clothes back.
Yeah, well, there's a beak staff convenient for Fuzk. Puts it in the briefcase. That's funny. I don't know how you fit that, but sure.
Yeah, it's God, what are like the batons that like fold in half? It's just like
Yeah,
that.
it's the retractable. Even though
like
it's
like a toy
it's
lightsaber.
Yeah, it's a stick, but you can stretch and shrink it. Plus, leaving the disguise close to Maelstrom. I mean, he doesn't really need the suit.
Yeah, the exit is kind of close by, but I would have imagined him leaving it, like maybe by Vanya, so that as soon as he gets that kill, he would just grab it and then walk to the exit.
Yeah, I feel like that would make sense. Cause just leave there with one of the Queen's Guard if you really want to take his disguise to the tailor, and then bring
Yeah,
the
you've got.
tailor back and take the other guard's disguise to Dawood.
It's really convenient for setups to have. Well, I guess you kind of have 4 proxy disguises because you can get rid of these 2 as well, which Fuzk usually does. Just for fun.
Busk also said he had something for Dawood, I think. Let's see if this kill condition allows him to do what he wanted to do.
I know he said something about Vanya live kills, but that's all I remember. Or loud kills, but that's all I remember. And he's left his beak staff there. A beak staff can't be holstered, but it can be put in a briefcase. It
The briefcase
not,
is slightly bigger than the pockets.
Yeah, it's kind of like the hatchet, where it doesn't fit on your back, but you can put it in a briefcase.
The hatchet was made in the ancient times, didn't have the sticky glue.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how some weapons were designed to fit in briefcases and some weren't. I mean, briefcases weren't a thing in 2016, so maybe that has something to do with it, but I don't know. Because there are weapons from 2016 that will fit in a briefcase, so.
Yeah, when they released it, they said it was something like they reworked the whole system. Briefcase is a new feature for the 2016 maps.
It's not a
But
bug, it's a feature.
It's yeah, and there's weird logics where you can pull out something like a Masamune out of a
Yeah.
briefcase, but then immediately can't put it back in it. Rommel has the tailor's disguise and
Fuzk is
looks like dragging.
Yeah, he's starting a party in the metalworker's hut for reasons
That would
yet
be his
unknown.
disguise.
Well, opts to leave his tailor disguise where it was.
Plusk is just going for the tailor now. He's got the metal worker, which is basically Holy Man in terms of enforcers.
Yeah, Mumbai is sort of a Santa Fortuna light, or a diet Santa Fortuna, in that most of the map is sort of going to be back and forth, but there's a lot less distance to travel.
So Rommel used the Holy Man for the peekaboo, which Taylor is allowed in there because of the whole Taylor story for Vanya.
Yeah, and I guess she's fine to stay there. I mean, if Rima never moves, then
Yeah, I think Rima still being one of the VIP escorts, considers that she's still in the area.
So hopefully,
Selfish thing.
when he does that beak staff kill, I mean, the tailor won't be trespassing, but there's also the fact that that's probably going to be heard by several people.
Lots of setups. 7 minutes for Fuzk, 6.5 for Rommel, still no kills yet. So yeah, speaking of Santa Fortuna, it looks awful lot like
Yeah.
it. 6-7 minutes of setups and then another 4 minutes for back and forth and kills.
And I think Fuzk is just about done with setup here. He's going to head to the tower now, and then that's when he'll get his 3 kills in a row. Rommel, I didn't see if he's grabbed an elite thug up to this point, but other than that, he's pretty far along as well.
Oh, there's Rima. Speaking of her, don't know how far.
She's just kind of hanging out. It's like
She doesn't care about the coin either.
a sophist.
Oh,
Oh my god.
the
It's like a sophist situation here going on.
he just threw straight at
Yeah,
her.
he's lucky that he was concealed there, because
That would have been an instant spot.
you know there are bushes where you can aim a gun and be concealed, and bushes where you can't, and that rule is the same for thrown items. Beak staff, there are like 6 or 7 of them or something. They're kind of everywhere, but they're mostly where the thugs are, because you know they're the crows and everything. So Rommel 1 kill down. Fuzk is sort of closing in on 1 kill here. I'd say they're probably about even right now, because the Vanya isolation is pretty much free for Fuzk when he goes to do that, so. I don't know.
It also has like a million different items for the guards.
What is he doing?
What's for all the guards?
Oh, is he gonna do the brick lure? Because it's where all those guards will walk through. Oh, did he already?
Yeah.
Oh, he already did it.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
3 guards, 3 items: the SMG, the shotgun, and I don't know what else. Yeah,
it's like the only guard that I knew of that went there normally is when you shoot that camera. There's a guard like a million miles away that hears it. So I was like, I don't know what all those weapons are for.
Yeah, I wondered too at first when he had 3 weapons and none of them are the required kill ones. That's a legal disguise for him to work.
Yeah, he can get to the Saber. Of course, he can't carry it, but he's got his briefcase in hand, and I guess he's going to have to isolate Dawood in some way, because he's not going to come back down here fast enough.
Trail of coins.
So I'm not sure what will happen, because the weapons box is pretty close to where those guards are right now, so they're going to be done not too long from now.
Is Dawood going to come through here? He just did a sharp left turn, so I don't...
He should be going down the stairs after he reports these.
So it's gonna be a distraction to have him see the.
One of those weapons got ignored. Oh, here he's got it now. I'm wondering if Dawood's gonna be safe to leave here, though, is the thing. And now he's gonna have Vanya over at the shed, the beach house, which is gonna make her more annoying to isolate.
Yeah, she has an entourage of 3 too, with the 2 guards and Rima.
And
I'm gonna make.
this guard's making a run for Dawood here. As soon as he unpauses. I've rarely seen a guard run upstairs.
Fuzk, mind you, doesn't have the saber yet.
Yeah, so
Throwing Sim.
Maybe if he drags him right up against the door, the guards will just chill outside, I guess is what he maybe knows.
Yep, that's exactly what he's done.
But if you do that same thing with Dahlia, Sophus will still walk in, so I'm wondering how that'll work out for him.
Well, Rommel has the saber, he's got the guard's outfit, has one of the guards isolated, just has to wait for Dao to show up.
You bet on the home team.
Fuzk is can't
I
pick
love
up
that.
the another
Yeah, there's
club. Oh, yeah, that's
all
pretty cool.
kinds of roaming NPCs over there. I've always thought this dialogue was weird because the guard says like "congratulations" to Rangan, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I think there's just two. Oh, there's Daoud's body
What?
getting found by the guard.
Can you do dragged tranked targets keep SA? Is that a thing?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay, interesting because it
I think it
obviously
only works on targets.
obviously doesn't apply to regular NPCs. So
So he's fine for now, but what's his plan afterwards is going to be the most important thing.
yeah, he's gonna have Dawood in an awkward position. He's gonna have Vanya in an awkward position. And
Yeah, there's
what
another
body
body
is
found,
that?
not most likely for Vanya, one of the Queen's guards.
Did he trank the guy that he left out there? I guess he
And
did then.
Daoud's going into lockdown.
Uh, yeah, he was woken
And
up
another
there.
random guard with a question mark. What is happening?
I guess he heard somebody shout about the
Yeah, the
situation.
shout, Daoud shouting. Rommel got the kill on Daoud, though, on top of the tower.
Yeah, I don't think this is what Fuzk had planned here because now he's dropping
I
more. He's got to be out of weapons at this point.
Yeah, he's dropped 5 weapons
There's
already.
there's 4 guards over here now. He didn't even get one of Dawood's guards.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if the isolation here was to
Is he gonna?
mitigate the the complicated takedowns of the 2 thugs and the 3 guards, but it became way more, that looks way more complicated.
Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't have dragged him if it was just to delay him. I feel like he thought that that was gonna work, or maybe it's worked in practice for him. But I mean, nothing like that is gonna be consistent.
He's Dawood is heading upstairs. He doesn't care about the
Oh my
meeting
god,
anymore, I
we
guess.
have identical in-game times here. Went off by a
Yeah.
second.
All down 2 kills. Was your aka the Maelstrom should be set up. See, he just needs the elite guard.
Yeah, is he? I guess he hasn't grabbed that disguise yet. Then it's gonna be pretty easy for him to do so. And he can exit. Isn't there an exit in the basement? I guess he could do that if he really wanted to.
He's the keys, the gate keys. But there is an exit at
It's
the
been
crow's hideout.
It's probably been 3 years since I've taken that exit, so I have no idea where that key is. Oh, where? Okay, he's got a bomb there already. Just checking him out, I guess. And Fusk is still out of the disguise that he needs for the kill.
I went back to grab
Is
his
he taking all of his guns back?
arsenal of weapons. There's
Oh my
4 of them,
goodness.
2 pistols, SMG, and the shotgun.
Can a weapons box run out of space? Is that a thing?
I think so. I
God,
mean, there's 2
Rommel.
on the side. I mean, pistols you can put on the top of it. 4 of them, I think.
Rommel
And they
doing
just start putting it on the side.
Rommel doing bullet distractions 15 minutes into a run is making me very
Well,
sad.
he's got a trank, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, it looks like
Behind the tree as well.
this is basically a wall, and nobody else comes through here, except for the Maelstrom. So I guess now he's just gonna exit at the boat. I don't think he has coins, so... Oh, he has 1 coin.
Yeah, I don't know who takes 1 coin. Probably some of them.
I thought it was all 2, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that might be the case. Rommel looking for the boat exit and
Oh no.
finally
Yeah,
there's the kill.
We have seen rips to stuff like that before, so...
Yeah, Fuzk with no kills after 16 minutes is not gonna get a chance to either.
Yeah.
Oh, also gets spotted.
And
Ah,
gets
whoa.
ripped the second Rommel finishes. But yeah, I think that was just a case of it not working out how he was expecting it to, and that just kind of threw him off completely. Because at that point, the brick lure's been used. He has to isolate both targets in their areas, which is generally not what you want to have to do. But we got Marrakesh coming up, so unfortunately, no Marrakesh third map. Too bad, so sad.
Yeah.
God. Looking in the admin chat, and this other spin is something of nightmares. Fusk says in 20 spins, Dawood has never been found there. So I guess that was, I don't know, maybe the body wasn't close enough to the door, or there was something with a different distraction that didn't work the way it normally does. But it would have been interesting to see how that would work out in the end. Let's see, we got Marrakesh coming in 245. Let us check out our stats here. 0 to 0 and 4 to 2. So that's your explanation as to why I will pick this map. Fusk has not played it before in roulette. Roulette Rivals, I should say. I don't know what his first tournament was, but I imagine he's been playing for a good while. Map record is 505 by Meme Junkie. That's someone finally got the dream spin.
That was a meme spin, yeah.
I think it was, what was it? It was like Reza, Shopkeeper is Saber, and Klaus was like, I don't know, something
He
injected
poison
poison.
as elite soldier.
Elite Soldier, yeah. So that it really doesn't get much faster than that. I found that I think the fastest possible spin is just over 3 minutes. So like getting a 4-minute spin is pretty much the dream.
Yeah, looks like there's no map data on Fusk. Last one
Sad face.
on roulette website is Roulette Rivals 3. Played Ghost Mode Tournament 2 and 3. But
Well, Rommel should be hoping that Fusk isn't secretly the best Marrakesh player in the world, because this looks like the only map that he hasn't played in a tournament. Fusk has an interesting loadout here. I'm not sure. I mean, with something like this, you can isolate Klaus in the bathroom, but you can also isolate him like sort of in his office. So I don't know, maybe he's planning on a suit and neck snap spin or something. The Hitman Wiki, yeah. sure. I'm sure the
Agent,
Hitman
get ready.
wiki will tell you where to find plenty
Duel
of things.
starts in 10 seconds. 9,
I
8, 7.
don't know, the fan
5,
wiki page just says under construction
3,
still for Agent
2,
Tremaine, and I'm like,
1.
seriously?
Terminate the
How do I
timer.
edit this?
All right, well, our spin is live. It is Raises a Dan. Injected poison as the headmaster, Klaus Hugo Strandberg, with a loud assault rifle as consulate janitor. So, loud assault rifle might be the easiest item on the entire map to get. There's about 100 of them, so you can take your pick of whatever you want to go for there. It's interesting to mention Fuzk's plan here with potentially isolating Klaus in the bathroom because it's very easy to get this kill there. This bathroom stalls are soundproof, so if you just want to grab every soldier in the parking garage carries a loud assault rifle, so
You made it. Most impressive 47.
seems to be what both players are going to opt for. Rommel with the body shot. It's as you can maybe tell, something you really only want to do at the very start of a run, because not only can that happen, but if you take too long, you can also still get combat. Grabs the keys. He didn't grab the key card. He's just going to blast the door open.
Yeah, I guess that works.
And Fuzk able to lockpick this door open. And he's going to be able to, I guess he's just going to Seeker Klaus. Both players still in need of a loud assault rifle at this point. Rommel kind of seems like he's setting up for a 230 isolation with getting rid of this guy. I should probably know this guy's name. Here comes... What is Klaus doing? Okay, he's going to, I guess, just kill him and dump him in the closet that's in this room.
Guess Rommel's search for an assault rifle begins now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any laying out here, at least. There are at the school, but like...
Yeah, here's just shotguns.
They all carry Shashkas, so you can turn on that generator in there if you want it. Oh, he smuggled one in. Interesting. He could have also... Oh my god, he didn't even do the semi-auto one. Or actually, I don't think any of the loud ones
There's
are
no semi-auto loud one.
Yeah, okay. Didn't even bring the beast then, I guess is what I can say.
It's like Fuzk is going to use the one elite soldier that's inside the consulate for his gun, but he sends the security guard.
And he's got no trank either. Not sure. He's lucky that the guard didn't see the gun earlier. Is this guard just gonna go take this down to the parking garage now and just walk through the whole trespassing area? Oh, he's going upstairs. Rommel gets spotted through Klaus's face, but he's got the kill down here.
Fuzk finally gets his assault rifle, heading upstairs now. Klaus is set up in the next to his office in the conference room, I guess.
As David mentions here, it's a cool strat, but it doesn't end up being faster than the 230 isolation. Now he's going to be stuck waiting for enforcers.
Yeah, obviously he's here at 320 with the without the disguise. So he's
I really think
transport that back.
I really think he would have been better off just letting Klaus walk to the bathroom. 'Cause like I said, the stalls are soundproof, but even if you don't know that, there's a closet in there, and then you sort of have to do less dealing with other NPCs.
Doesn't he go inside this bathroom he's standing in front of?
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, so there's a door there. That's 2 doors already.
Yeah, even though there's a little like overhead on the stalls that's open, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
So
The audio just looks at the area.
the issue is, of course, that this janitor NPC is the most annoying one on the map, but you can get around him. And here's his disguise.
It's
Even
not very efficient for Fuzk here because he's not taking the free disguise. He's also isolated class in the furthest possible room.
and we see Rommel's already on his way to get this razor kill. He's got the poison in hand, and probably has grabbed the key. They're at the same in-game time again.
Yeah, Rommel way ahead.
Fuzk gets the kill.
You're in. Good work, 47.
Oh no, he's got to
You got
dodge
an-
the enforcer.
You got an NPC running directly into the room that the shots just came from. Not even a guard.
Oh yeah, that's the Marrakesh council
Genius.
NPCs.
Yeah, they're not smart enough to enforce you, and clearly they're not smart enough to avoid natural selection. So
Yeah, they're like fortune teller, weird clown looking dude. He's fine.
yeah, the local printing crew, literally supposed to be terrorists here. Whatever.
Has to wait for a bit since Reza is downstairs, but he's heading up. He should head straight for the hole in the floor.
I'll have to see if he takes the little
Exact same
risk of.
in-game time, literally ticking at the same time.
Yeah, I'll have to see if Rommel takes the minor risk of getting the ATV keys here.
Raised as they done.
No, he did the body shot and picked it up.
Oh yeah, he did that in the consulate garage. I thought that was
Yeah,
Fuzk
so he
for
has it
some reason.
already.
I thought that was Fuzk for some reason. But that would, in a match, I would definitely pick up the ones in the garage and then forget that I got them in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, you would probably get a reminder as soon as you look at the exit. It's not locked anymore.
Targets down. Now head towards
And
But
don't
yeah.
get wrecked by this guy. Looks like he's watching.
Should be
for
2
him.
out of 2. He's got everybody knocked out straight to the exit. Fuzk, fortunately, a bit too slow with the Klaus. Yeah, just
Looks good to me. Yeah, a first time Marrakesh for Fuzk. He had something kind of new, but didn't end up working out as he had hoped. And please no Dubai. Okay, it's Colorado. Thank the Lord for no Dubai.
that's
Colorado.
2 maps for Rommel off the first place in the leaderboard. So
I'm not fully aware of the group standings and what the stakes are of this match. But of course, we'll check those out after this map is over. This next map.
it's at 27 now after those 4 points. Fuzk still at 29. Rommel technically in second place. It's his last match, so actually it's also Fuzk's last match. Fuzk needs 1 point to reach 30. Hasn't managed to get one yet.
Apparently, the winner of this map decides second place, but obviously both should be qualifying either way. And is gonna go like a champ and finish the spin anyways. And he does end up going for the truck keys here. Rommel is alt tabbed out, so I have no sound right now. This is eerie. So is Fuzk. This is okay. I'm actually not getting any audio from Fusk's stream, but it's not muted, so. Oh well.
I got nothing. Chris is artist boss is still the audio.
Yeah. OBS strikes again, maybe. Got less than a minute of the spin. We got Fusk is 1-1 on Colorado. Rommel at 3-1. I'm kind of curious on who those opponents actually were. Looks like Fusk has played Colorado this tournament. He played it versus Barbecue and he tied as a third map. It seems like the last one before that was quite a while ago.
Rommel just won Colorado with an RNG pick versus Brain Fixer like an hour ago. And he tied before against Script.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, Fusk has not played before that tie. He has not played Colorado since the last World Championship. So
5, 4, 3, 2.
that is that, and the spin is live. If you can read it out for us here.
John Rose with an explosive accident as the militia cook. Penelope Graves with an electrocution as a militia technician. Ezerberg with a fiber wire as the militia spec ops, and Maya Parvati with the neck snap as the militia soldier. Too many militias in there. All four of them.
Yeah, this is the revenge of the last mini comp, I guess. Or was it whatever the last one? The Colorado one is what I'm talking about. So electrocution for Penelope is interesting. Of course, you always have the option to just drag her all the way upstairs. You can get her somewhat reliably when she's out of the main house. But you can also get her in the downstairs bathroom as well. So you've got a good number of options there. And everything else is fairly straightforward. Ezra live kill with this disguise, I think, would just be waiting for his second cycle. So isn't by the satellite the easiest? Maybe. I haven't investigated it because I use something that I use something else. So what I do seems like the fastest to me, but maybe it's not. Both players opting to start Hacker here, and no suit spin means you can kind of start wherever, but suit and Hacker are generally the two viable starts on this map.
Oh, looks like Rommel just got a gun flash.
Yeah, Sean's guard will do that to you. There's like one tiny little spot that you can stand in there.
Fusk managed to get the Seeker, though.
Yeah, and Fusk doesn't realize you have to Seeker somebody before Penelope, or else she's not going to come in here. She will
He's
go
going by that
throw up
little...
in the server room.
Yeah. There she goes. The guards are turning around too. They don't.
Yeah, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, she's fine. Yeah, Fuzk seems like he's not too happy with this result right now, and both players going to restart here. Seems like. I would think your best option here is probably to Seeker Sean and then Seeker Penelope.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea because
'Cause
he would
that,
then go to the server room.
yeah, as long as Sean is still inside of the house, he'll walk into the server room. You can kind of just leave him there forever, and it doesn't even need to be an exit kill then, because there's not gonna be any other bodies to find really.
Oh, he's leaving this body here. Well, hopefully the door opens inward, and it does, but she sees it through the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that was gonna fly. This is
Yeah,
Hitman, folks.
this is leaving the body there. That was the moment he knocked him out.
Don't leave any body out on any map, and you'll probably be fine. Cobb, the bank director whose plane crashed. Fuzk is, he started malicious soldier this time, so that's one of his disguises out of the way. Of course, technician is free right here if he wants to get that one.
Yeah, there's a couple of disguises here. Spec Ops, the technician, and he's wearing one, so he's got 3 disguises within like 10-meter radius.
And this Spec Ops can chill here forever, even when the militia cook comes back to get his clothes. If that were to be a trank, he still wouldn't get found there. So Rommel's going to have the setup for Penelope, and Fuzk, I think, is looking to grab Ezra as he's leaving the basement. That's what this start was specifically for. Hopefully this guard doesn't end up in his way. But there is kind of a blind spot on this side of the house here, so...
He walks
Yeah, that was...
That's gonna turn pretty much everybody around in that area.
Yeah, and the other... I think the guard that ties his shoes was definitely going to enforce that as well.
Looks like Rommel is taking out the 2 techs inside, I guess, the technician's shed.
He's still got about 20 seconds here on Maya, and this will be probably his setup for the Sean kill. There shouldn't really be anybody to lock down at that point once he sets that propane off, so... There's his electrocution kill on Penelope.
Also in time for Maya, so it's working out really well in terms of timing.
And looks like she is actually the one going for it, and he can just kind of leave her in this shed forever, depending on which militia soldier he wants to go for.
Ezra sees Fuzk throw the coin, so he's not gonna go for it. Second time. Ezra is looking left and right. His coin's probably in a spot where you can't get to.
Looks like he did see the coin. Oh, yep, that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right.
It almost went better that time. But Rommel's
Ezra's
got
reaction was completely weird.
Penelope's dead. Maya's isolated. Sean is going to be isolated here in about 30 seconds, so it's kind of just Ezra that he still has left to worry about, and Ezra is sort of cycle dependent, but you can always call him to the basement with the prisoner's drugs, so...
Sean is doing his OCD count before entering the shed, but he should be in now.
David bullying Fuzk in chat. SMH. I guess Rommel is going to go for one of these militia soldiers. Just want to hide one of them. And then he'll get his militia soldier kill on Maya, who is very nearby. And then all he's got left is Sean, which is a remote kill, so he'll probably get that on the way to the point man shed, and that's where he'll grab his Spec Ops disguise.
Fuzk has a lot of time here. What he could have done is also just place the coin by the box, and Ezra would then 100% go for it because he sees it himself.
Well, he might have got it
Seems
this
like
time.
the toss worked this time, but the guard's still looking towards it, and he's gonna
Yep.
peekaboo attention. Yeah. So
My God.
there he misses Ezra again, and then gets spotted
And
by
then
him. Yes, he does
Ezra
spot
staring
him.
right at him. Jeez. Well, while this could not be more unfortunate for Fuzk, Rommel's got Piss Guy out of the way here, so it looks like he wants to KO him anyways.
He needs to cook, so get him out of the way. He could have used that for his disguise too. He'd go for another one.
And
Also needs to clear the evidence.
I'm not sure. I know since he started with a Seeker, I'm not sure if he has any sort of silenced weapon for that evidence. With the one militia soldier out of the way, there's not nearly as much you have to worry about here, so he's able to
Looks
get that
like
disguise.
Fuzk is placing the coins. He's dropping it at least. That would do the job.
Hopefully he sees them there when he turns this corner.
He will.
Here we go.
He sees both of them. It's just 2 minutes. He lost 3 of them there. Dumped his whole stock.
He's gonna be rich. And nobody should see this. You can just dump him in the box. And there is Fuzk.
You make him
Now
sick,
has
he
that
also
kill
goes
down.
like pukes right next to that box in that trash bin or whatever it is.
And looks like Rommel's got the point man. Since the militia cook will not be coming in here, he can kind of just knock out the Spec Ops where he's at right now.
It's like Fuzk took out the point man.
Possible intruder. Sweeping area. Over.
Looks like Bat Games versus Tehran is done because we've got a raid in here from Mendy. Welcome to everybody joining. Militia Cook only comes into that room if he's tranked to get his clothes back, but mentioned that
He'll just run to the closet.
He was boxed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Fuzk working on Maya now, and Rommel trying to go inside the shelter house.
Yeah, and Fuzk is going to have Maya right away, so I think if there's a decent chance he might have had a faster in-game time were it not for the delay at the start that kind of took him out of it. We're almost got a disguise that he can hopefully clear the evidence with here. Love that vacuum.
Looks like he should be good.
Illegal action.
Yes. Only specific... Actually, nobody's allowed to do it.
Alright, he's got
Back
the
to green
evidence.
guns.
And he grabbed the Did he? No, he did set up. He did set up Sean remote, but he didn't detonate it. So he's still missing that kill, but he's got the disguise already and the setup.
He probably doesn't want to have Ezra locked down for whatever reason. Takes out the two outside guards when Ezra is outside. Well, this guy usually goes in.
No, he's just gonna chill down here. Oh,
Oh,
not
he's
without a
got
key.
no
He's
keys
not.
though.
He can grab someone from where Ezra is right now, but Ezra's the one that's on him physically is the only other one that's on the map. So that is going to get him kind of stuck here. Is honestly, I don't even know where a crowbar would be because I always either bring a crowbar or a lockpick with me on this map. So. Fuzk, I don't think that puddle is electrified. Which, I'm not sure if that is technically a rip. I don't know what the actual on-map opportunities for electrocution are, but... He's gonna have to figure out
Yes.
some way to do it no loadout if he wants to keep going.
No tasers. He has to use one of the plugs.
Yeah, there
That
are...
one's not electrified at all. Not even 47 is gonna get caught by that.
there's
Looks
kind
like
of...
Rommel is trying to get the basement key off the shed here.
On some 2016 maps, like I know
Strange noise. I'm gonna check it out.
Bangkok as well specifically, there's a lot of like fake puddles.
Yeah,
Like
I
in
think
sort of around
unlike
the reception desk.
briefcase, they didn't really do much to accommodate the tasers, which is a
The
Hitman 2 item.
They do sort of look different, but that's really the only way to distinguish it is to stare at them.
There's the basement key after 2 different distractions. Should be able to head in there now.
Yeah, no car batteries in Season 1, and I don't know where outlets may or may not be, so... looks like there's one right here. I don't know if Penelope will walk through this naturally, but there is a screwdriver, like, right next to it, and he should be allowed as a
That
technician.
seems a bit too far for her to see.
Oh. I don't know if he has any... It doesn't look like he has any of his coins left.
He's it's just momentarily stops, but he's gonna go for that no matter what.
He's stuck in purgatory right now.
Ah, crap.
Ezra sees the gun, complains to the nearest guard.
Rommel's going to be able to get this kill kind of right here if he wants to. I think there's still one guard that's left in the basement. I don't think he got rid of that guy, but I could be
I
wrong.
think he just got rid of him. Yeah, there he is in the box.
So just go up behind, and then he's
No
going to have to
karate,
return.
and then
Yeah, return for his
avoids
cook
the karate.
disguise.
Yeah, 1 kill left. Needs a button to press. Well, 1 button for his disguise, and the other one for the kill.
Too complicated.
Fuzk. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
missed another opportunity here, but I don't even know if that can be called an opportunity for Penelope.
Yeah, I don't know about outside of the house, but I know for sure in the house there isn't really an electrocution opportunity anywhere. No loadout at least. I don't think there were even any water coolers in 2016. I think that was started in H2. And Rommel does get that last kill. He's right next to the main exit, and that's going to be a GG 6-0 sweep here from Rommel, assuming these stars are 5 in number.
Indeed, they are. That's 6 big points, puts him at the second spot. I think. What's it? Same points as Fuzk now?
The hidden puddle strat.
Yeah,
Well,
29 points. So he has the head-to-head. Is he second or is he first now?
well, we will find out if those points have been sent to hit maps. Or to
He is first
challenge. I
now
will.
because of the head-to-head.
Here we go. In the brackets or group standings, whatever you want to call it. This is group.
G.
Where's my? All right, Group G. Fusk, I think was. He was already guaranteed to advance. I guess. Rommel, I don't know if he was before, but he
He
definitely is
wasn't.
now with that sweep. Both players now done with all of their matches. Rommel, I guess, comes out ahead of Fusk. I guess it's already done that math. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, this was their match. So, yeah, considering Rommel won this match, that is the first step in the tiebreak process. So that is why he is in first and Fusk is in second with the same number of
Yeah.
points.
He's got the head-to-head.
So that is locked in. There are 4 players left in contention for the remaining 2 group spots here in the top 4. Brain Fixer has all of his matches done at 24 points. I Like Hitman still has 2 matches played at 22, so I think there's a good likelihood that he will be at least third, and all he would need to do is get 8 points in his remaining 2 matches as the first seed. We will see how that goes. Jote's on 18 points with 1 match left, and Barbecue 17 points with 1 match left. So that would mean I think both of them then are relying on I Like Hitman not getting a single point in their next 2 matches. So yeah, I'm not sure how Jotes and Brain Fixer head to head would line up, but I think if not guaranteed, they're pretty set here on these group standings. I'm not sure. Are there any other matches right now? I don't think so. I think the one that Mendy was casting was the only other
Yeah,
one.
next one is 8 a.m. So it's 15 hours later. Or 14 and a half, something like that.
You know what that means? It's time to go over all the groups. And this time I will remember to switch to the upcoming matches. Let's see here. Group A. Oh, and for fun joins in just to see how well he's doing in his group, SMH. But here's Group A. All of their matches were done, I think, by this Wednesday or this Monday. So this has been set for quite some time. And for in first, 35 points, Chrome 31, Linux 28, Curry 22. So that one we are all familiar with for the most part. Group B, Ducker in the lead, 30 points, still no maps dropped yet. He has 2 matches left to play, so
That's 16 match streak and 17 map streak for him.
that would be, yeah, this is now a guaranteed first place spot to him since Mando has played all 7 of his matches, and Joe cannot get more than 6 points here. So Joe and Mando, I think, would be a complete tie if Joe is to sweep his next match. Because I think they tied against each other, so that would put them perfectly
So
even.
a tiebreaker match.
Yes, indeed, that would. I think there's one other one in a different group, but we will see. I think he still has to play Crudy as his last match. And Crudy in 4th place, Joe in 3rd means it's going to be pretty competitive, so we'll have to see if Joe is able to take that sweep there. But then next is Cobalt as a remaining player still in contention. I think he is relying then on Crudy not taking any points in this next match. in order to stay in
Yeah, and
contention.
he has to get all 6.
So Joe is hoping to sweep, and Cobalt is sort of hoping for that outcome as well. And that would kind of change up the bottom 3 of the people that are moving on. In Group C,
Cobalt,
we have...
Cobalt expects Joe to play well,
Yeah,
and then
and
himself as well.
I
Get the
think
same result.
I think Ducker is his last opponent, so
I think
they...
Joe's playing Crudy, so that would work out for him. That's 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, only 2 days left in the group stages. Hopefully they're all done. But in Group C, we have Kaneda has guaranteed himself the number 1 spot in the group of death. He has 34 points, and the most anybody else can get is 33. So he will be moving on to face the 4th place in, I don't know, some group. I don't have the bracket memorized. But then we have Yanini and Meme both in contention for the 2nd place spot, as well as Random is still in it as well. But they all have 6 matches played, and I'm not sure exactly who needs to face who. I think Yanni and Meme have to play each other, and I think that's going to be 10 CEST. If not tomorrow, then Sunday.
Random
But
plays Omar.
I will probably not be watching that match. This is going to be at 3 a.m. my time, unfortunately. So, the winner of that then would determine who takes 2nd place. I think since they're facing each other, Random could get 3rd place at best then. I don't know. But Random at 22 points has 1 match left to go. I would assume then that Omar, no.
Yeah.
Somebody is his last opponent.
Yeah, I just Mr. Omar. That's happening
there's 4 people that still have a match left to play. So that
noon
makes sense.
tomorrow, Eastern time.
So Random hoping to get plenty of points there that would guarantee him a spot in the top 4, and then Fopper is looking for, I guess Ike is his last opponent then. Hoping to get enough points there to pass Randy. In Group
Random,
D,
I guess, needs 4 points?
I
mean, even if Fopper sweeps, they will still... With 4, he'll be at 26.
Yeah,
Fopper
I
would be
think
at 25.
it would be hard to see. Random's a pretty strong player. I don't expect him to get swept.
Yeah, he just needs 2 maps or 4 points.
But we'll see, I guess, tomorrow then. Next up, we have Froat in the lead on his group, now taken back 1st place with 27. He faced Dubov earlier, which gave him the
Top 3 all have the same win percentage, 71.
The lead there. Yeah, what it's supposed to have swooped. Okay, David, get out of here. Yeah, something's clearly messed up here. They were all supposed to have the same win rate, which wouldn't be possible, but whatever. So yeah, Froat in 1st. The top 3 all have 7 matches played, so that's where they will stay point wise. And then Hashishin and Coates are both in contention for even maybe higher than a 4th place spot. Hashishin can still move up as high as 2nd place. And
Hashishin's done though, right? Yeah, 7 maps.
Who does?
I think Coates has the head-to-head on
Connor.
Hashishin, so if Coates sweeps, he gets 4th place.
Coates had Connor left to play, but Connor was a forfeit out earlier. So Chubby is his last opponent, and if he is to get 6 points against Chubby, then I believe he would win a head-to-head against Hashishin, because I think he won that match 4-2. So that is the only match left in this group, I believe.
Interesting. Bunch of people needs to sweep to get their position for the last day.
And then let's see, Group E is my group. I have to ask Interpol to find Connor. Okay. Myself and Johnny are the only ones guaranteed to advance. We've got kind of a toss-up here because there are still three or four matches left to play in our group. I think Papier is going to play Damchiku tomorrow, so that will decide how that goes up. He could even go up to 30 points and pass Johnny for the time being until the rest of our matches work out. Mikulers is set where he is. He's got all 7 matches done, so Lewis is hoping for a sweep against Mikulers. I'm not sure how a head-to-head would work out there, but that would be the contention. And I'm also unsure of, we've got kind of like a possibility for a 3-way tie here, so I don't know how that would work out exactly, but I think
Well, Lewis Mikulers are tied earlier in the group, so
I
they will
think
be tied for head-to-head.
I think Papier beats Mikulers in a head-to-head, but I don't remember exactly. And then if Papier is able to pick up 6 points, he'll be kind of guaranteed in his position.
Mikulers has the head-to-head on Papier.
So he'll see what he does against Damchiku. And that will knock one of the 3 down to 5th place. Group F looks like is completely done. They've got all 7. Red Fox dropped out of the tournament earlier today, so that resolves what was left, and that guarantees T-Nort the first place spot as the first seed. I think this actually kind of worked out in seed order for the most part. T-Nort with a 100% win percentage and 29 points. Mr. Mike just below 28 points. So kind of unfortunate there, but...
Oh, yeah, it's 2 points he got off for Red Fox taken away.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how that actually, if at all, if that affect. I think that dropped Gordy out of top 4 contention, but other than that, I'm not sure how it affected the rest of the placements. Then you have Buff in 3rd with 26 points, and Eli in 4th with 16 points, just finishing barely above Gordy. Let's see, Group G still has 2 spots open in the top 4. Rommel has sealed himself in here with this last sweep against Fuzk. That puts him at 29 points, and he wins the tie against Fuzk. But both will definitely be moving on to the KO stages. Brain Fixer is set at 24 points with 7 matches. I Like Hitman, as I mentioned earlier, still has the 2 left to play, so we'll see there. And then Group H, currently led by Blythe, which was either like the 7th or 8th seed, I think, something like that. Maybe not. But one of the lower seeds currently and first place in the group, so very solid performance. He's up ahead of Speedster guaranteed, Speedster being the first seed in the group. Speedster has finished all 7 of his matches, and Blythe still has 1 to go. Then we have Shruik in 3rd right now with 17 points. Danny and David Red Sox both at 16. I think that would put Danny ahead of David in a tie situation then. But Danny still has 2 matches and David has 1. And then Goulet on 8 with 5 points left. So there's still 4 people in contention, and some players even have 2 matches left to play. So you can kind of see this getting mixed around a good amount depending on what happens. Yeah, that's going to do it on our group standings. If anybody wants a TLDR or something more succinct, I know Infor posted an overview earlier today, one of his famous overviews, and some of it's changed a little bit.
TLDR, though, is like TL... read more.
I read it earlier today, and I thought it summarized pretty well. So if somebody just like zoned out of the last 20 minutes, then but yeah, some of it has been changed based on the matches and the rest of today, but it is for the most part still accurate. And speaking of our upcoming upcoming matches. What do we have as the menu populates? We've got Fopper versus Ike is the next match at 14 Central European time, so there could very well be another match that pops up in the rest of the night, but if not, that next match is in 14 hours from now, just over, on Hokkaido and Miami. 3 hours after is Joe versus Crudy. That'll be a deciding match for that group on Scale in Colorado. We've got Omar and Randy, another one on Dubai and Whittleton Creek. Adoria and Danny on SF and Whittleton Creek. And Papier and Dom Chiku on SF Sapienza. That one will definitely be casted because Infrafun is on that one. But there's plenty more matches after that. This weekend is going to be kind of packed as people get their last few matches in. I'm not sure how many exactly are left, but I think it's like somewhere in the 20 number. So yeah, hopefully that all gets resolved, and I will look for. Infrafun is really not casting that match, but he's on it for some reason. I will look for somebody to raid here. Wow, Tommy Innit is streaming. Thanks, homepage of Twitch. I'm definitely interested in that. Popular live channels. Interesting. Oh, look, Munga's streaming. Guess he's going to eat all my viewers again. Everybody, we are going to Munga's stream. So hopefully he is not getting trolled by too hard with his viewers, and doing some fun contracts. So
They only are there to troll, so.
Yeah. I mean,
Fun contracts, you said.
What else are you gonna do when there's contract submissions besides submit absolute garbage, you know? So yeah, that will do it for us here. Thanks for sticking around. There's a good chance I will be involved in any match that happens in the rest of tonight, if that is the case. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and enjoy manga. See ya.